The Coastal Source presents Fox 28 News at 10 in high definition.
Tea Party members rally on Hilton Head to protest, they say, big government. Good evening, I'm Nikki Gaskins. Members say they're fed up with high taxes and now want some lawmakers currently in office out. Fox 28's Deidre Johnson has the story from the Lowcountry. Now, the party also plans to rally with other members from around the country on August 28th in Washington, D.C. Hundreds of soldiers were honored during a very special ceremony at the Georgia Air National Guard in Savannah today. During the event, organizers paid tribute to the more than 400 men and women fighting the war on terror during a ceremony called Hometown Heroes. Troops with the 165th Airborne were given a plaque for their hard work overseas. Two families have a new place to call home tonight. Savannah's Habitat for Humanity dedicated two homes to Tracy Daly and LaQuisha Jones today. The homes are located on Temple Street here in Savannah. Over 300 volunteers helped to build the homes for the families. Alrighty, thanks, Chris. This year's annual Tybee Tour of Homes proved to be quite a success. Hundreds turned up to check out some of the nicest homes the island has to offer. And best of all, the event raised thousands of dollars for a very worthy cause. Last year, the fundraiser brought in around $20,000 for Hope House. Organizers hope to generate that amount again this year. It was a bit of a drinking party of sorts for many who attended Savannah's Jazz and Wine Festival today. The event took place at the Westin Hotel downtown. Guests got to taste wine made from all over the world, lucky them. The event was hosted by the Savannah Harbor Foundation and Coastal Jazz Association. Coming up on Fox 28 News at 10, the loved ones of a man gunned down in Savannah desperately trying to solve the case. You'll hear from them after the break. Plus, students at Butler Elementary will soon have a new school. The details coming up on the coastalsource.com. And welcome back. A family travels to Savannah in hopes of generating new interest in the murder of their loved one. This is 27-year-old Scott Corwin. Corwin was a captain in the U.S. Army living in Savannah, awaiting deployment to Iraq. 6 years after his murder on Monterey Square, still no arrest in the case. Tonight, his family speaks out. Now, there is currently a $15,000 reward for tips that lead to an arrest. If you have any information on the case, contact Crime Stoppers. The number is 234-2020. Students at Butler Elementary will soon have a new school. The Savannah Chatham School System held a groundbreaking ceremony for the new school on Friday. Once completed, the two-story building will house about 650 students. The school will have 41 classrooms, including art, computer, and music. There's a new place for the community to hit the books. The West Broad Street Library held its grand opening. It's located in the West Broad YMCA. City officials, including Mayor Johnson, were in attendance for the ribbon cutting. The new library features many books, videos, and 17 new computers. Now, Alan is here with me, so that can only mean one thing. You have some good sports highlights coming up shortly. I hope so. The Republican candidate for governor of South Carolina has been accused of marital infidelity, but she continues to say she's been faithful. Nikki Haley took to the airways to dispute claims from a state house lobbyist and consulted for one of her GOP rivals, Lieutenant Governor Andre Bauer. The lobbyist, Larry Marchant, claims he had a one-night stand with Haley during a convention 2 years ago in Salt Lake City. He says he's going public now because he's annoyed. Haley said she's been faithful to her husband after a political blogger claimed to have also had an inappropriate relationship with her. Well, looking to save on the hotel for the next trip you take? Well, booking blind may be the answer. Fox's Brenda Butner has more in this week's shopping market. And welcome back. We are joined for a final time with meteorologist Chris Justice. And as you were saying earlier, we're definitely going to probably need those umbrellas in the next few days.
And some water.
I like the fall or either the spring because it's not too hot and it's not too cold.
A little more bearable to be outside.
Yeah, so definitely for me because I hate the humidity. Well, that's all on the news we have time for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, for all your latest news, just join us on the coastalsource.com.